Building relationships in the classroom and strategies to effectively connect with students. Why is it so important to build relationships with students? There are so many reasons, and I'm going to tell you what some of those are and talk about a few. First of all, it creates a mutual respect. Positive relationships with adults help children feel good about themselves and encourage them to be active and participate in their learning. It improves mental health and develops self-worth. It builds confidence. Studies have shown that students with higher confidence are more willing to learn and challenge themselves. It creates a safe environment, makes the students more motivated and engaged, and it builds classroom community. It promotes a positive learning environment, which is a big deal. Research tells us students learn better when they are part of a supportive community of learners. When you create a positive learning environment where students feel accepted, seen, and valued, they are more likely to do well in school. They have better behavior, and there's less bullying taking place. Building relationships helps normalize the students' own emotions. It engages students and builds the capacity to notice, understand, and connect with our students. Promoting social emotional development is a great result of building relationships. When students have the emotional security brought about by meaningful connections with their teachers, they can immerse themselves more fully into their learning. Teacher-student relationships matter. This is an interesting quote I found that shows a great statistic. Middle school students who reported high levels of developmental relationships with teachers were 8 times more likely to stick with challenging tasks, enjoy working hard, and know it is okay to make mistakes when learning when compared to students with low levels of student-teacher relationships. I've listed some suggestive wording for situations in the classroom to help encourage students. The first one is, "You've got this." It helps motivate students to keep pushing forward. Cheer them on and let them know they can do it. Tell them to just try it. Encouragement goes such a long way. Tell them it's okay to mess up. You can always try again. Just don't be afraid to try. Number 3 is, "I believe in you." This builds confidence in the student and lets them know that you have faith in them. Say, "I've been there and I understand." Let the student know you've been in their shoes and you know how they feel. Number 5 is, "You are not alone." Let them know that you're there for them and that so are their classmates. And the last one is, "I also struggle with," and tell them what you struggle with. Knowing their teacher has struggles also is a big deal, and it helps them feel like it's okay and that you're human just like they are. Don't give up. Next are some strategies for teachers to utilize in order to effectively connect with students. Talk with your students about their day. Ask them how it's going or if they've done anything fun or have any plans this evening. Listen to their opinions and learn from their interests. Find out what they like or maybe even what they don't like and what their hobbies are. Use constructive criticism. In the kindest way, tell them what they need to change to make their work better and help them. Maybe show them some examples. Show you care by really listening. Actually slow down and listen to what they're telling you. Be attentive. Ask questions. Look them in the eyes when they're talking to you. Talk about topics not related to school. Ask them what they ate for supper last night, or find out if they play sports or maybe dance, or if they like video games and which ones. It just may be that you've played one of those video games before. Use words of encouragement. Find positive things to say to cheer them on and be uplifting. Be supportive and understanding. Let them know you're there for them and you understand what they're going through or what they're dealing with. Use the 2-10 strategy. This is a big one. Spend 2 minutes a day, every day for 10 days, talking to them about something other than school. Research shows that implementing the 2-10 strategy can lead to significant improvements in individual student behavior. Create positive interactions. Increasing positive interactions, such as praise statements and decreasing negative interactions improves the classroom climate as well as student academic and behavioral outcomes. Share your own feelings with students. It sometimes helps them to know that you're a real person and not just a teacher. Assign seats and change them often. Assigned seating helps keep classroom under control. Without specific seats to go to, students might argue over who gets to sit in the best spots. A more controlled classroom leads to better learning. It also helps keep certain groups of students from always sitting together and leaving other students out. This is just another quote I found that's really good, and I thought it was worth sharing. A recent large-scale review of the factors associated with student achievement showed that teacher-student relationships outweighed the contribution of teachers' subject knowledge, teacher training, or home and school effects. This kind of shows you that it's sort of a big deal. I added this cute little chart just to reiterate some additional ways to help build those positive relationships. Get to know your students, listen to them, accept them for who they are, not who you wish they were. Set high expectations for your students. When teachers have high expectations for students and provide tasks that are engaging and of high interest, students build self-esteem. They also increase confidence and improve academic performance. Be empathetic and teach empathy. Empathy allows students to see the world from another person's perspective and develop compassion for others. It really is a vital component of social emotional learning, and it can help the students build relationships. Be positive and energetic. Students learn so much better when they view the learning environment as positive and supportive. A positive environment is one in which students feel like they can belong, they can trust others, and they feel encouraged to tackle challenges, take risks, and ask questions. Be passionate. Brag about your students, celebrate them, make them know that they're a big deal. Be you. Share glimpses of who you are, not just a teacher.
It's important to build relationships with students because they will perform for you. I mean, they will open up and ultimately perform at their highest ability.
If they know that you genuinely care about what they're doing, and I mean, even just, the people in their family, or that it's somebody's birthday, then they're going to, understand that you really care about them, and they're going to want to do their best for you with everything that they do at school.